Hello everyone and welcome to another episode of Inside the Den. Today we're going to take a look at Pangya, and this is a free-to-play golf anime MMO. And let's get started. As you can see, we're at Christmas time, so we've got all this Christmas stuff going on. We've got two different servers to choose from. Now, I highly recommend you take a look because each one has different channels. Definitely, I would recommend going to this one because even when you get started, you jump in the rookie beginner, you can see that one has more players than this one. And also in the free one channel, you could see this game is actually very popular. So you could see there's actually several channels that are pretty full. These channels aren't as full, but you can still run around and definitely easy to find games. So you got several different modes. Right when you jump in, the tutorial is available. It starts up right away as soon as you get started, and it runs you through all the basics of the game. The other thing that it does is it also gives you a bunch of items that you're going to be able to use. So it's highly recommended that you run through the tutorial. You've got family mode, which allows you to play a game, multiple characters all on the same machine. So if you've got a bunch of friends over or something like that and you all want to play, sit in front of the computer, you could play that way. You can also start the game, you got notice, you can go back and select server. Let's go into, actually that was our mail, I actually meant to go into our house, but that's okay, we ended up here anyways. So once you get in here, alright, we're good. These are some of the items that I earned from doing the tutorial, and you can see it gave me power 1. This gives me power 1, gives me a little bit of control. You can break it down by the different items. You can also see the different clubs that you have and what they'll do. You can get different caddies. These guys will run around, they'll find your ball, stuff like that, which is kind of cool. You also have this little mascot that flies around with you. A lot of cutesy different stuff. When you create your character, you don't have a lot of options as far as what your character looks like, but later on you get more I guess you say cosmetic type of upgrades that'll allow you to really change the look and feel of your characters. You can see mine's really basic. And then you've also got interior decorations that you can throw inside of this little house that you've got with like a wooden mailbox, a romantic wooden wardrobe. Craziness. I mean, all kinds of different craziness. You also get, let's see, where is it? Accessories, self-design, etc. Let's see, items, active items, passive items. There we go. So these are the different active items, and you'll earn a lot of this stuff. And you can see when you click on them, they do different stuff. Like this gives a strength boost, miracle sign. There are all kinds of different things that essentially you can use. So we're going to go ahead and equip this, and let's equip this. Curve mastery, silent wind. Let's do generic luck, spin mastery, and we'll do a miracle sign. So you can see these all go into these little slots, and when we get playing, we can bring those up with our inventory, and we can actually use those different things. You know, let's say we need power for a certain shot, or we need, you know, to calm our nerves to make it easier to hit a Pangya. You'll see exactly what that is in a second. Or, you know, all kinds of different stuff that's going on here. But you can use all these things at any given shot to essentially help you to reach exactly what you're looking to reach. So let's go back and let's head back out here and let's start a game. So here we are in the lobby. We've got a bunch of different game options. You can see right now we're in all. You can go to versus, which is you against one other person. You can go to the tournament, which is large scale, up to 30 players in a tournament. And you can see the number of holes that you have to do. You can do battles, or you can go to the lounge. But we're going to go back and let's just do a versus. See if we can find one that's just 3 holes. Let's see if we can find one that's open and not have to create a game. Let's go to all, see what we've got here. See if we've got one that's open. Nope. Oh, wait. Let's see. Let's jump in there. Let's go in there. We've got 3 people. Let's hit ready. And you can see they're different ranks. And luckily we got right in, so we're going to be able to jump right in. Now the game has a ton of different courses. As you can see, we're in the Wizard City. Kind of Wizard of Oz-esque, so to say. But here's the first guy. Not me. You can see he's got some pants on. I have shorts. And you can see all kinds of different stuff is going on here. It looks like little munchkins. The game has a lot of entertainment value. When you just look around, you really kind of take in what's going on. Now you see he's taken off and he's going to hit over. He obviously has some shot planned here. He's hitting in a completely different direction than where we were going to go. And he's not in too good of a spot because he's right behind this little wall. Now one thing you can do is if you find yourself in those spots is you've got this little button right here which will allow you to move your ball. So if you're in kind of a stuck position, you can move your ball and hit in a different direction. Now the other thing you have to pay attention to is you'll see here, you're not seeing their impact. So I'll show you my impact, but you also got to pay attention down here on the right as you've also got the wind. So she's in the bunker as well. The bunker actually looks like a bunch of gold coins, which is kind of interesting. Now we can bring up an overhead map. I've got to do this pretty quick because we only have so much time. So let's see, where's the actual hole? So the actual hole is over here, and let's bring up this map. So we want to aim over there as well. We just want to go much farther. So you use basic spacebar commands. We want to go to max, and then we want to get as close to this little white line on our forward swing. So here we go. Let's give this a shot. Oh, just missed. So by missing just off to the left a little bit, my ball's, as you can see, sailing in the air. It's actually going to cruise off and to the left just slightly. So, and I almost got just as far as them, which I don't feel too bad about, except I didn't get as far as either of them. So let's go ahead and see what my next shot is. My next shot is garbage. So I'm actually going to try and get up and on here. It looks like maybe you can collect some of these items and stuff like that. So you can see by the overhead, this is kind of the range and where my ball can land. So I want to get right up in there, and then we're going to have to bombs away on this shot. So, oh, just missed it again. But, you know, to get these Panyas, you got to get pretty close. Up, and away. You can see I've got a little special ball that I'm using. So now I'm on the magic carpet. Let's see how far it'll run down and see if it'll pick up a bunch of different items. It's pinballing all over the place. Let's see, when is it going to stop? One thing that's really interesting about, oh, it's going to stop way back there, of course. So I'm actually further away, but I think I got a bunch of coins and items and stuff like that. I haven't played this map yet, so I'm kind of playing by ear. So now I'm really, really far away. So let's see. Let's actually go for right over here and see if we can't get ourselves a little closer to actually getting in the hole, finishing this hole up. Oh, now we're going to be off and to the right. So it's definitely hard to focus and concentrate. Oh, somebody left because I'm doing so poorly. There we go. Off the magic carpet and right to there. So that person didn't like all the shots I was taking, so they took off. So now it's just me and him, which is kind of nice because it'll make the game go a little bit faster. Now, one thing I can tell you is if you're looking for a golf game that has true physics, this is not the game for you. It does have some things that are pretty true as far as the physics are concerned, but for the most part, the physics are actually not the best. I've actually, see, that guy actually got a great shot. He got pushed towards the hole, and there he goes. He's going to keep rolling, and he got those little coins to run over to him. But I've actually been like in situations where I've been above the hole by, I don't know, 30 or 40 yards. And see, I'm in a really bad spot here. But I've been above the hole, you know, 30 or 40 yards or whatever. And the problem that existed was that I went to take a shot, and let's see, we don't want to go that way. Let's see, where can we go here? That would probably help me. Let's just put this thing over here a little ways. Get myself out of the way. But I've been above the hole like 30 or 40 yards. And what happened is that I essentially took a shot just like normal, expecting the ball to travel a little bit further when I took that shot, and it didn't. It actually traveled less. So it was just one of those annoying little things that happens when you when you don't have physics exactly right. But you know, this is an anime style, more cartoony, more, I don't know exactly how to say what you're gonna expect here. So it's not exactly gonna be real to life. So you can kind of go into it expecting that. I usually am pretty decent at these golf games, except when I'm in a place like Wizard City, which has all kinds of random stuff that I've never dealt with before, especially these munching guys running around in the background. So I don't know if this guy's actually, he broke over, so I don't know if he's going to actually finish. So pretty much I'm in a position where I can't obviously win this hole, and I think I have one more shot before it actually bounces me off of the hole because I've been just all over the place. Now, luckily, I still get to show you. So you can see these dots, and where the dots are, you can see because they're closer to me in this square, that means I'm going uphill, and they've got a little bit of an angle over to the left here. So you can see down here, this teal, basically that's where I want to hit the ball if I want it to go exactly 10 yards. Now I need it to go uphill, so I need to go a little bit further. So let's give this a shot. Let's go with that, and hopefully it'll make a little turn to the left and cruise right into the hole. Hey, made a little bit too much of a turn to the left, but it still went in, and I only got a double bogey, which is not too bad. So I'm trying to add up my shots here in my head and figure out how I got a double bogey, but hey, at least it worked. So, and then congratulations, you won a Christmas stocking. Obviously, they've got tons and tons of events going on. So you can see he's got this little accuracy potion that he took, which gives him the actual line to shoot the ball right into the hole, which is kind of cool seeing stuff like that. And all those different items are really kind of neat to see and use and play with. So that got him a par. I think it got him a par. Yep, he got a par. So off we go to the next hole. Unfortunately, we got 9 holes to go. That's probably why that other person bailed, because they're like, I'm not playing with this guy for 9 holes. But I'll probably do a lot better on these next holes, and I'll not go for these crazy shots, because these guys are all going for crazy shots trying to pick up items. This I don't know what this guy is. This little cat that just fell off of this little thing with his little spade top hat. Everything is really strange in Wizard City, but this is one of the newer maps. Oh, he got a Pangya, Season's Greeting, thank you very much. So off he goes, right onto the green, and towards the hole. Is he going to get a hole-in-one? Nope, nice shot. So let's tell him, nice shot. That was a pretty good shot. So let's see where we're going here. So let's see what we've got. What do we got wind-wise? A little bit over that way. Oh, he said thanks. All right, so let's see. So we're going to get a little bit of a push, not too much. It's only 1 meter, I'm guessing that's supposed to be. And as you can see, it's downhill. So if I hit the ball 100%, it should go a little bit past the hole, but I'm guessing it's not. I'm not going to get it 100%. Let's try it out. Oh, and I actually pushed it to the right. So either way, I'll be on the green. Hopefully it'll drop down. Now you can use the arrow keys to get a little different angle. You can also use the arrow keys while you're in your shot to use forward spin or backspin. When you first get started, your forward spin and backspin is really not very good. So let's see what we got here. It looks like I got a straight shot into the hole. I don't see any movement, just a matter of nailing it right in that little space. So let's give it a little bit extra just in case. There we go. And it should go right into the hole, give us a nice little birdie, and also a nice long putt. Booyah! So, and you can see we're earning pang and bonus pang, which is basically currency to be able to use in the different, shops once you get out of the, obviously the gameplay environment. But there we go. Our first birdie made up for our double bogey. So, and he didn't even tell me nice shot. I told him nice shot when he hit the ball 2 feet from the hole. I didn't give it a nice shot of the guy. So, putt 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You suck. All right, let's move on to the next hole, and I can show you guys a little bit about the spin and adjusting your ball. Now, you know, so many of these games are very similar in how they do these different things as far as spin and stuff like that. Essentially, Pangya is no different. So I guess somehow, because I went first, I get to go ahead and hit first. So let's find out where we're going here. So there's the fairway, and where exactly is the hole? So the hole is way over there. Let's see what we've got over here. So we've got a little fairway area over here. We've also got this little, do we try and get it on the Mystic Carpet? You know what, I'm just gonna hit it over here onto this fairway and take my chances over here. Now what we can do is we can adjust where we're gonna hit on the ball. This will create backspin, this will create forward spin. As you can see, I don't have a lot of ability to go like way down here or anything like that. So we're just gonna hit it right there and you'll see how it works. Now you hold the arrow down and we just missed a Pangya. So now we keep holding the arrow down, you can see my backspin is kicking in here. And it's going to start spinning backwards. Once it hits, it's going to keep going, and then it'll backspin like about an inch. Nope, it didn't actually backspin at all. Maybe because I'm in the rough. Who knows? But anyways, it'll backspin, especially at these lower levels, it'll backspin like just a little bit. It doesn't even backspin that much, or forward spin. As you get up in levels and stuff like that, and earn your different values. Now he's going for everything. You'll be able to backspin and forward spin more and use that to your advantage. And obviously, of course, that's going to come in handy when you're in tournaments and trying to get the best score possible. So did he make it into? He did. He made it onto the magic carpet, and off he goes, picking up all kinds of little bonuses. See, I would have never made it that far. I don't even see where his ball is, but I know it's roaming around down there somewhere. And he's probably going to end up. Where the hell is he going to end up? It actually looks like it's going backwards. Can we overview it? Nope. There we go. He's on the magic carpet. Distance 368 yards. So he definitely got further than me. So we want to take, and the hole is over there. So let's see what we've got here. So you know, we're gonna put it onto this magic carpet and see if we can let it ride. 7 meters to the right. Here we go. We got to go over the little munchkin that's cruising in front of us here. Max. Oh, here we go. This is going to be perfect. There's our Pangya, Season Greetings. And right down into that little base. Here it comes. Cruising along the magic carpet ride. Keep going and right onto the green. Sweet. Probably my best shot so far in the game. Now, I do usually like golf games. I actually usually don't like sports games at all. I don't play many sports games like Madden or anything like that. But Tiger Woods and other golf games, for some reason, I do like. But I also personally like to play golf, so that's probably also why that comes into play a little bit. So let's see what he gets. Oh, he got a nice little coin. He's on the green. He's got a bunch of different Pangya coins running after him. But you guys get the basic idea. It's kind of nice too. Like when you get to a spot, it picks exactly which club you're going to want to use. Hey, you can see this ball's going to head way off into the right out of the gate. So let's see what we've got here. We've got all kinds of craziness going on. It's going to go to the right at the beginning, then it's going to even out, then it's going to go to the left, and it's got uphill. So it's pretty much just going to straighten out. So let's give it a little bit this way. And how far am I? About 40. No, I'm really far away. So let's see. Can we do a different putt? Nope. Oh, hey, nope. That's a shorter putter. So we need to go big time. So let's go and just get it nice and close. See how 38.9 yards that's supposed to go. It's really weird that it uses yards when you're here, but then meters when you're talking about the actual the actual wind. So maybe that's miles per hour. I don't know. It's kind of weird. It just has an M, but it doesn't say exactly what it is. So we need to go over here a little bit, and we've got a little bit uphill, so we're going to hit it a little bit harder, and that should be good. Hopefully we won't go too far past it, especially since we're on this, the Queen of Hearts little golf green, whatever. But either way, you guys get the basic idea. If I want to bring up my items, I can click this or hit I. You've got a few different other options here, which pretty much don't come into play very much. And then obviously you can click here and bring up your speech and start chatting with people. But I hope you guys enjoyed today's trip inside the den. Don't forget to subscribe and keep yourself updated as each new episode is released. And if you'd like to play or learn more about Pangya, you can read our full review at MMODen.com or just click the link in the description. Till next time, thanks for watching. All right, this is going in. For all the marbles. There we go. Take care, guys.